us how you feel. Two quick topics here. You pick the one you want to hit on, or you can talk about both. Give us your thoughts on both. You would think that Trump will have compassion and just shut up when it comes to Joe Biden. To say that the public should have been told a long time ago, and to be making all these ignorant comments saying that he's in stage 9 of cancer is ridiculous for the president of the United States to even after you sent out your thoughts and
right.
and prayers
that somebody else wrote.
Yes, that should have been it, in my opinion. But for you and your son to talk about conspiracy theories on this is to me is pathetic, is sick. I just feel some type of way about that. You may feel some way about somebody, but when it comes to something like this,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like it's really I don't. What he said, I think is very sad, actually. This is what he said. I'm surprised the public wasn't notified a long time ago because to get to stage 9, that's a long time.
Well, there is no stage 9 in cancer. There's only 4 stages, and 4 being the highest. So there's no stage 9, as Trump said. There's no stage 5, as Trump Jr. said. So, at least if you're going to try to accuse someone, you can get your facts straight.
And then his son, what he makes a comment about Dr. Jill Biden should have known.
And she is not a medical doctor. She is a PhD doctor.
Come on, man.
She has a PhD in education.
Come on, man. Y'all need to just sit down somewhere, man.
Like the energy is just so toxic and exhausting.
Yeah.
Like you won, and you are still.
And you still talking
in the mud.
Come on, like run the country. Can we talk about running the country? Can we talk about that?
He's exhausting.
Okay. What's your take on that? Is that tasteless? Are you surprised? I thought well, maybe he would just, And then this. What do you think about what this daughter did, what she's accused of? Let's roll that.
Medical Center in Northwest Miami-Dade.
ABC6 reporter Amanda Placencia has more on what happened by the victim's hospital bedside.
While police say that this nurse tried to take matters into her own hands to stop her mother's suffering, the act got her arrested. Juancette Green has been a licensed nurse in Florida for over 20 years, but now she's out of the hospital and in jail. The 54-year-old is accused of killing her own mother, who was on life support.
In this case, Ms. Green, you've been charged with felony of the first-degree manslaughter and aggravated elderly disabled adult.
According to the arrest report, it all started on May 5th when Green's mother was admitted to North Shore Medical Center with shortness of breath. Her health quickly started to deteriorate, and she was eventually transferred to the ICU where she was intubated. Then last Friday, Green went to the hospital with her son and daughter. While in the room, she allegedly said, quote, "I'm pulling out," and then removed the intubation that was keeping her mother alive. An alarm went off, and then medical teams rushed in to try to resuscitate the victim. Police say Green kept telling the staff to stop and that she wanted her mom to go in peace. Her mother died a short time later. Green left the hospital before police arrived, but was later arrested at her home for the act. She appeared in front of a judge on Monday.
Wow. So now here it is. You're locked up, no bond, while the family has to prepare for your mom's service.
Oh my goodness.
What is it? 20-some years as a nurse.
Yeah.
And then it got to her seeing her mother suffer, and she didn't want her mother to suffer. It wasn't. I don't know if it was in the will or whatever, but that's not you don't work there.
Right.
But is this something where she had a mental breakdown or something that caused her?
It had to be.
And is it worth jail time? Do you think that the jail time, she should do jail time for that?
Not at all. That's so. I mean, she's gonna lose her nursing license.
Yeah, that's done.
I just hate that for her. But she should have known better.
Yeah. But she had a moment where, like, I want y'all to look at it like this. I know she's a nurse, but I've been there, several family members, right? And they had to, you know, you see your mom or you see a family member like that, and I've seen people spaz out,
Yeah.
especially when a doctor come and tell you this is it, this is all we can do. When y'all want to pull the plug,
Yeah, she was
And-
definitely stressed.
so how would you? That's what I'm saying. You had to me. I think you gotta somewhat consider that, but I'm think they're saying no. You a nurse. You know better.
Ooh, 20 years as a nurse.
20
too.
years as a nurse.
You know you can't go to somebody else's
Hospital.
hospital, unplug and stuff.
What do y'all got to say about it, man? She said she wanted her mother to go in peace. 5780931, the Sam Suk Show.